What's going on, everyone? It's TRVS back with another gameplay commentary, and this time this is my last PS4 Pro upload for Black Ops Cold War, and this features the FFAR before it got buffed in Season 2 and 3, so it was horrible then, but I was still doing well with it, and the Streetsweeper that was broken with the Task Force barrel that had a high fire rate and could one-shot people, so... yeah, it's mainly the Streetsweeper because it was so broken. It's one of the most broken weapons ever in any Call of Duty game, honestly. But yeah, that's what the gameplay is. Crossroads strike, 6v6 domination like usual. But I've been really digging the 12v12 playlist, and it consists of hardpoint, domination, kill confirmed, and TDM. So without further ado, let's get into the topic of today's video. And today's topic is the balancing in Cold War around Perk Greed, which is a wild card, and the Scorestreak system. So let's start with the wild cards first. Perk Greed, I literally see no reason not to run 6 perks versus an extra 3 attachments. I don't know about how everybody else plays, but having Ghost and Ninja and Flak Jacket and Tactical Mask is overpowered, and you know, you can only have Flak Jacket or Attack Mask. Like the Pick 10 system in previous games was far superior because you had to sacrifice things like, do I want Ninja or Ghost in my class? One or the other. You couldn't have both and just be super stealthy. But in this game, you can have all of that, and then you can have a shotgun or a Kimbo pistol secondary loadout, which you pretty much have 2 primaries in this game as well. So all in all, I think the Pick 10 system is far superior because you had pros and cons, and this is just like you have a bunch of positives about your class, which you don't have to sacrifice any elements of it, which causes the game to be unbalanced. But let's get into the beefier part of this video, which is the Scorestreak system that was implemented into Black Ops Cold War and how I really dislike it. This is one of the worst aspects of the game in my opinion, and this is a common consensus throughout the community actually, because you know, the Scorestreak system basically rewards people for going on kill streaks and ignoring the objectives because the kill multipliers are so high as opposed to objective play that there's no real incentive to play the objective. That's why you see a bunch of people having, you know, flanking play styles in this game, and myself included, because there's no real reason to go for the objectives in this game. When to get the highest score and earn your streaks, you just go on a kill streak. You know, that's a problem with the game. It needs to be, really, they should have just copy and pasted the Black Ops 2 Scorestreak system into this game. It would have been perfect. It would have rewarded getting kills and playing the objective simultaneously as well, so both types of players would have a chance at earning their streaks, but that's not how it is in this game. And I also want to touch on how I think Cold War is a better Call of Duty game than Modern Warfare 2019. Cold War's flow and its, you know, the fundamental gameplay is better than Modern Warfare 2019 because it doesn't have doors, it has dead silence as a perk. The time to kill isn't too fast like it was in that game, and I think it's a better Call of Duty game in general. It's not as polished, and you know, I know Modern Warfare 2019's engine is superior and it's a smoother gameplay experience, but as a Call of Duty title, I think this Black Ops Cold War entry is far better. And I know a lot of people would agree with me, but people would disagree with me as well. But as a game, I think Modern Warfare 2019 is better. It's more refined and polished. That's the difference. I want to just, you know, really highlight, you know, the distinction between the two and what I think each game does better than the other. And I enjoy Cold War more. I played Modern Warfare 2019 for about a week or two and quit the game because it just didn't feel like Call of Duty. It would have been much better if it was, you know, if it were labeled as a standalone title. It would have been much better suited for that classification, but it wasn't. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on maybe the things Treyarch could do to improve this game, and there are a few weapons right now that I think need some tuning. I think the weapon balance is pretty good in this game as far as, you know, right now goes, currently, present day. In Season 3 Reloaded, I think the only weapons that probably could use nerfs are, the M16 and the Carve 2 are pretty dominant right now. The snipers already got nerfed. They're okay now because lack of flinch, you know, was a real issue before, you know, Treyarch added flinch on, you know, to them, and maybe speed up their ADS times a little bit to compensate for that. But yeah, and then maybe the dual wield magnums too probably need to get nerfed because they, are super overpowered. Probably the best gun in the game right now, easily. They got nerfed, but it wasn't enough. Definitely wasn't enough during season 2 or whenever the last time Treyarch decided to nerf them. But yeah, those are my recommendations on how to make this game a better Call of Duty title and have, make it a better gameplay experience overall. But yeah, I just want to leave all of those thoughts for you guys to kind of ponder over. And yeah, I'll just let the gameplay run. And thanks for coming to check out the video and for all the support. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye.
Capture the objective. Securing A. A locked down. Enemy has Charlie. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Counter spy plane fuel. Enemy. Securing B. Mission timeline expired. Counter spy plane secured. Losing B. Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Contact with spy plane lost.
Losing Bravo.
Grenade out.
Losing B. Losing Bravo. Losing B. Enemy took B. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Multiple securing Bravo. Success, Bravo. Taking B. Hostile care package inbound. Taking Charlie. Bravo locked down. Hostile gun spy plane established. Спецназ ГРУ.